In the world of beverages, two names stand above the rest: Red Bull and Monster. These aren't just drinks, they're cultural icons. Their rivalry is more than shelf space. It's a battle for identity. Red Bull's sleek can signals adventure and performance. Monster's bold design screams rebellion and raw energy. This isn't just about caffeine. It's about selling a feeling. Red Bull invented the modern energy drink, wrapping it in a story of flight and pushing limits. Monster took that idea and made it louder, bigger, and more aggressive. Their competition has shaped a multi-billion-dollar industry and changed how we work, play, and party. Imagine the beverage aisle. Two brands leap out, not just for their looks, but for the tribes they represent. Red Bull promises focus and achievement. Monster dares you to unleash your wild side. These cans are invitations to join a movement. One tribe conquers mountains, the other lives life at full throttle. Your choice says something about who you are or who you want to be. Their battle plays out in extreme sports, music, festivals, social media, and every store. Different strategies, same goal: to be the king of energy. This story is about how they rose to power and how their rivalry shapes our world. It's a tale of flavor, marketing, and the essence of modern energy. Red Bull's can is precise, almost scientific. Monster's is a challenge in your hand. Both brands have become more than drinks. They're badges of belonging. The fight is everywhere, on racetracks, in skate parks, and across digital platforms. Their influence is undeniable, their competition relentless. This is the epic showdown of Red Bull and Monster, and it's only just begun. Red Bull's story starts in Bangkok, Thailand, with a drink called Krating Deng. Created for truck drivers and laborers, it was a simple, uncarbonated tonic packed with caffeine, taurine, and B vitamins. It became a local favorite for fighting fatigue. In 1982, Austrian Dietrich Mateschitz discovered Krating Deng with battling jet lag. He was amazed by its effect: clear mind and renewed energy. Dietrich saw global potential, not just a drink, but a solution for modern life. He partnered with creator Cheleo Jovdia, forming Red Bull in Austria. The drink was reformulated for Western taste, carbonated, less sweet, and packaged in a slim silver and blue can. The name and logo paid homage to the original Thai brand. When Red Bull launched in Austria in 1987, people were confused by the taste and price. Market research was bleak, but Mateschitz ignored the doubters. He wasn't selling flavor, he was selling function. The promise, "Red Bull gives you wings," this slogan became the foundation of a marketing revolution. Red Bull wasn't just a beverage, it was a new way to think about energy. The brand story was about transformation, turning a humble Thai tonic into a global icon. Red Bull's rise was about more than caffeine. It was about selling a feeling of possibility. The can became a symbol of ambition and adventure. Red Bull's journey from Bangkok to the world changed the beverage industry forever. It created a new category and a new kind of customer. The energy drink era begun. Dietrich knew Red Bull needed more than traditional ads. He targeted university students, giving away free cans to fuel late-night study sessions and parties. Word of mouth became Red Bull's secret weapon. The brand sponsored niche extreme sports, snowboarding, skateboarding, mountain biking, embracing the rebellious people of the world. Brand ambassadors in Mini Coopers handed out cans at skate parks and parties, making Red Bull part of the scene. Red Bull didn't just sponsor events, it created them. Flug Tag and Air Race became media spectacles, perfectly matching the "Gives You Wings" slogan. Red Bull became a media powerhouse, not just a drink company. The brand stood for adventure, innovation, and pushing limits. The slim can became a badge of honor. Red Bull sold a sensation and the world bought it. It wasn't just a drink, it was a movement. Red Bull's commitment to extreme sports became its identity. The brand invested in athletes, not just as sponsors, but as partners. Red Bull Media House produced stunning films and documentaries, making the brand a storyteller. The Stratos project, Felix Baumgartner jumped from the edge of space, was the ultimate gives you wings moment. Red Bull's deep integration into adventure culture made the brand feel authentic. The more it invested, the more customers wanted to be part of it. Drinking Red Bull became a way to channel that extreme energy. It wasn't just about caffeine, it was about joining a movement. Red Bull sold access to a world of limitless possibilities. While Red Bull soared, Monster emerged in California in 2002. Hansen Natural Corporation saw a gap, a younger, more rebellious audience. Monster's 16-ounce can, double the size for the same price, was an instant value hit. The black can with neon green claw marks screamed attitude. Monster's flavor was sweeter and more familiar, appealing to American tastes. The brand targeted punk rockers, bikers, and anyone craving raw energy. Monster's marketing was grassroots, but with a wild edge. Motocross, BMX, Warped Tour, Monster Girls, free cans, and edgy sponsorships made the brand part of the scene. Monster wasn't about wings, it was about unleashing the beast. The brand quickly became a favorite among teens, college students, and blue-collar workers. Monster's arrival was loud, bold, and impossible to ignore. The energy drink war had a new contender. Monster's marketing was all about volume and visibility. At Supercross and UFC, the Monster logo was everywhere. On gear, bikes, and banners, Monster's athletes were relatable rebels like Ken Block and Rob Gronkowski. The message, live life at a full volume. Monster unleashed a flood of flavors. Java Monster, Juice Monster, Rehab, catering to every taste. The wall of Monster cans in stores became a marketing tool itself. Monster's presence spanned X Games, NASCAR, heavy metal, and esports. The brand was American, aggressive, and inclusive. Monster's rebellion was about conquering the world with flavor and attitude. It was impossible to ignore, and that was the point. The Red Bull versus Monster wars fought shelf by shelf, consumer by consumer. Monster's bigger cans and lower prices quickly challenged Red Bull's dominance in the US. The visual identities are striking. Red Bull's minimalist silver and blue versus Monster's explosion of colors. Choosing a can is choosing an identity. Sponsorships are a key battleground. Red Bull's Formula One team versus Monster's partnership with Mercedes-AMG. Both brands constantly innovate, seeking new cultural frontiers. Esports and gaming are the latest arenas, with both sponsoring top teams and tournaments. The rivalry has moved from the streets to the digital world. The thirst for energy and identity keeps the battle alive. Red Bull and Monster are more than drinks. They're cultural forces. The war for hearts and minds never stops. As the market matured, Monster needed a global edge. In 2015, Coca-Cola bought a major stake in Monster, giving it access to the world's best distribution network. Monster gained instant reach in markets where it struggled before. The partnership leveled the playing field, turning Monster into a true global rival for Red Bull. Coca-Cola's backing gave Monster legitimacy and stability. Monster can now challenge Red Bull anywhere Coke was sold. The alliance was a game changer for both companies. Monster's claw mark became a global symbol. The energy drink war became a battle of titans. The stakes had never been higher. Red Bull and Monster have changed more than just the beverage aisle. They've fueled the rise of extreme sports and new forms of entertainment. Their investment created entire ecosystems for athletes and creators. Red Bull introduced a new flavor profile. Monster expanded it with endless varieties. These brands trained us to crave energy in a can. Red Bull Media House set the standard for branded content. Choosing a brand is choosing a tribe, focus, achiever, or rebellious spirit. Their greatest achievement? Selling not just a drink, but an identity. The thirst for belonging keeps their story alive. The Red Bull versus Monster rivalry is a race with no finish line. Their competition drives innovation, more choices, and more cultural impact. Health concerns and new competitors loom, but both brands adapt, expanding into new products and markets. Their legacy turning a niche product into a global necessity. Red Bull became a publisher and patron of culture. Monster proved the challenger could take on a giant. They created a language of energy, spoken through stunts, music, and every can opened. The rivalry reflects our desire for more time, focus, and excitement. As long as we crave energy, the battle continues. In their world, the rivalry and the energy never sleeps. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. As always, my name is Dominic and I'm signing out.